Love and light, Paulinians. This is Justine Ishizawa.
And this is Jacob L. Marcelo.
Welcome to Solatium, your number one stop for peace, positivity, and solace.
So for today, we have our very special guest, an alumni, a former EIC of the Prism, now a scholar ng Bayan, and an overall Paulinian pride. We have Miguel Guevarra.
Hello! Hi, Paulinians. How are you? Namiss ko kayo.
Okay, so I think it's really nice to have a former Paulinian back with us today, especially with the topic prepared, with the topic that we're going to be talking about today. Actually, I started on Solatium with Kuya Miguel as our moderator, as you would say, and it's really nice to have a Paulinian back to talk to us about College 101. I actually think that I don't know much about college because I'm just in grade 10. How about you, Kuya Jacob?
I have little to no knowledge about it, even though I'm already a grade 12 student, but I'm trying to do my best to learn more about college, and especially now that I'm already applying for various universities and colleges. So, so today we have our agenda, and in asking you, Kuya Miguel, about how college life is, especially now it's Christmas season. Can you share us your experiences now that Christmas season is coming close on how college is?
Okay. So far, college life, how is it treating me? Honestly, it hasn't been too different from last year since right now, UP Diliman is still wala pa kaming complete face-to-face classes, but more on hybrid face-to-face. And personally, on my case, I only have one or two face-to-face classes, and it only happens occasionally. So, in terms of having the complete college experience, yung walking around campus, being late to class, and experiencing the environment that is UPD. Uh, Wala pa ako dun 100%, but hopefully next sem manifesting maging full face-to-face na kami. And in terms of this Christmas time, sadly, it's stressful. Magpapasko ako at stress ako, sadly. But as I always keep on telling myself, despite the stress, malapit naman ang Christmas time, so let's stay positive. And kahit I have a lot of things on my mind, I have a lot of backlogs to finish, a lot of org work to accomplish. I still find time to see the positive light in all of things. Christmas is only a few weeks away, so might as well stay positive, diba?
So you have talked about stress, and now that the year is actually ending, us approaching Christmas time and the new year, I feel like this is just the right moment for you to tell us, what are really the struggles and also the perks of being an ISCO. Because when you look at it from our perspective, especially, I think that UP is like really the dream school, but even if it is the dream school, I mean, for me at least, I feel like it's kind of hard to get into it. So, I just want to know, like, what are the perks, but simultaneously, what are the struggles that you face as a UP student?
Okay. You mentioned that UP is the dream school. And while, I see the sentiment in that, I was in your place just last year. Lagi ko sinasabi, UP, manifesting, sana. But there's this one big misconception that UP is the perfect school. Because just like any universities, UP also has its flaws. And honestly, as a student, as an ISCO, I'm not afraid to shy away from those flaws. I'm not afraid to address those in front of the public. But but yeah, let's not get this misconceived perception that UP is perfect because it's far from it. But still, of course it also has its perks. Number one, uh, free tuition. Let's be honest. That's been a big, big help to me and my family, to my family and I. And the second is the quality of education. Yes, totoo yung perception na UP hirap ang mga students sa UP kasi madaming ginagawa, sobrang busy, and madaming backlogs na kailangan i-accomplish. But still, at the end of the day, the quality of education it offers is really top-notch, and there really is a reason why UP, for as long as time has been the top university in the Philippines. And another perk of it is the environment that we are given in UP. When I'm in campus, my natural feeling lang na connected ako with the environment. And that's something that I haven't been able to experience in my high school life. But now, ngayong isko na ako, grabe ang feeling. It feels like every day, every subject I learn, every org work I do, totoong para lagi sa bayan. And in terms of struggles, as I mentioned, grabe ang stress. totoong mahirap na makapasok sa UP. And uh, another struggle I'd like to mention is the pressure na once you're in UP. In my personal case, once nakapasok ko ng UP, sinabihan ako ng magulang ko, Miguel, pagdating mo ng UP, hindi na ikaw ang pinakamatalino sa classroom. And grabe, totoo yun. Everyone knows a lot of things. Everyone knows things that you don't know. So, on my end, there's this pressure na, oh, I'm in UP. I also have to know these things that they know and somehow try and get on their pace of knowledge. And the question is, nagagawa ko ba? Hopefully, oo. I've tried my best. I've been trying my best. But yeah, all in all, it's the ISCO experience has been immensely worth it. It's been hard but worth it.
So we actually have some incoming freshmen and Paulinians who wanted to ask some questions for you. So number one is from Anonymous. Hi, Kuya Miguel. Do you wish anything Paulinian education did differently in your past few years here in Tipol?
Okay, hello anonymous student. Uh it's hard to answer this type of question kasi I'd like to believe that each of my experiences in St. Paul, good or bad, it all served a specific purpose into shaping the way I am. So if I were to change kahit isang specific moment, then the question is, would I be the person I am today? Not really, but still, if I were given the chance, there are some things I would like to change. Number one, early into my St. Paul days, I always wish that I was given the opportunity to compete in competitions or to represent the school. And while I was given that opportunity, kaso last year ko na sa St. Paul nun. So, yun. That one specific aspect ng Paulinian journey ko, yun yung talaga yung na-wish kong mas na ingrained sa students, more public appearances, more competitions, more representation in the Bulacan area, not just the Bulacan area, but also regional and national levels. And a second thing that I hope I did differently during my Paulinian journey was be more connected sa environment. Kasi as I mentioned kanina, ngayong isko na ako, I'm now given a chance to do more for society, to do more for the impoverished, and to actually help make a difference in sa mga tao. And hopefully, and really until this day, until this moment, I always hope na I was able to do that as early as grade 7 siguro. But yeah, overall, don't get me wrong, I'm still thankful for my Paulinian journey. Mahal na mahal ko ang St. Paul. And yeah, yeah, every moment I had, it served a specific purpose. So hands down, yun lang naman if ako yung tanungin.
I think I can speak for everyone naman na there's no such thing as a perfect experience naman. But I think one good thing to highlight from our guests yung sa answer ng guest natin for today is that truly our institution is putting consistent effort to reach those goals and to constantly make learning and SPCB a better place for all Paulinians. And that's why, as Kuya Miguel had said, it is important to just be thankful to our institution. And it's also nice what he's doing right now, looking back to his Paulinian memories. But moving on to our second question from Miss Natria Mangosong. Why did you choose UP and what do you think you can do to make a difference at your college right now?
Hello, Natria. Why did I choose UP? Number one is dahil the course, my dream course actually, has always been political science. And upon searching top universities with that offer political science, uh, ang nasa top lagi or nasa top 5, nasa upper echelon is always UPD. So, naturally, I should aim for UPD. So, yeah, and of course, as I mentioned kanina, quality education, the challenges it gives me, and and our commitment sa bayan. Those are the few things that every ISCO highlights when talking about UP. And any second question is, what can I do to make a difference at your college right now? Uh, Right now, I'm taking things step by step, slowly adjusting to the process, to the entire college experience. But right now, what I've been doing is I've been using my voice, my capacities to write and to voice out my opinions and to criticize national discourse in the country and sharing it to fellow ISCOs. Right now, I'm an applicant for CNAG, which is the official publication of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy in UP. And right now, and recently I've been doing a lot of articles, opinion pieces on certain national discourse. And from my perspective, I think I've been really been able to voice out a lot of concerns that the government is showing and been addressing the need for governmental reform and an actual need for better leadership in our country. So, ang tanong, magagawa ba yun? Tingnan natin. But as of now, yun ang nagagawa ko.
As an incoming freshman, I believe that doing research on the colleges that you're going to apply in is very pivotal for the course that you're going to take. And as one will go to college, I believe that making ways to represent yourself, making ways to make a difference in society is important. So, with that, we have a question from Miss Pipa Iyog. What is it like transitioning from a local school to a big Manila university? Was the culture different?
Yes, indeed. Insanely different. Uh, the moment na nag-start ang school year here sa UP, we were all at campus. Every student was at campus. And from first observations, ang daming tao na alam mo yun, with attitudes na hindi ka exposed to when I was in high school. And that's not a bad thing, of course. It's not a bad thing. But yeah, the transition from being with Bulakeños here in St. Paul to going to UP where one classmate mo taga Nueva Vizcaya, another classmate mo taga Pangasinan, another classmate mo taga Mindanao. There's just a lot of different cultures, a lot of different perspectives on certain ideas, and honestly, it's been a privilege to talk to my classmates and hear about their stories, to hear about their struggles on their end. And it's really helped me put into perspective how different each individual is and how different life is from Bulacan all the way to different regions of the Philippines. Yeah.
I feel like we would already experience that. I mean, for me, it would be quite a long time before I experience that sudden shift in culture. But as you have said, going from a school in Bulacan to like this really big university, I feel like that really causes that longing for your alma mater. But anyway, I feel like regardless of that severe longing na mismo all those customs that you've had before, we would all adapt din naman with time. Now, on to the next question from Miss Alicia Hermogenes. What do you wish you knew before going to college? Do you have any tips or pieces of advice?
Yes, there are many tips or pieces advice na I wish I was given kasi during my time, sinabi lang ng nanay ko, apply dito ako doon, apply ako dito in the hopes na makapasok ako somewhere. But for the sake of our grade 12 students, number one, always research. Research mo on what course would fit your personality, would fit your capabilities. And number two, research then on which university offers the best, offers the most affordable, offers the most uh, feasible, uh, and is the most feasible in terms of your college experience. And last year, madaming mga seminars na ina-offer ng different colleges. So I suggest pumasok kayo dun. I remember pumasok ako sa isang seminar sa Ateneo. And yeah, I learned a lot about Ateneo from that seminar lang. So that's very helpful. Gawin niyo yun. And number three, huwag kayo matakot. Alam kong very pressuring ang college applications. Alam kong yung fear na baka hindi kayo makapasok. Alam ko that's within all of you. And I know, nakarelate ako dun. But through it all, huwag kayo matakot. Alam kong each and every one of you, makakapasok kayo sa college. Ang huhusay ninyo. And St. Paul College of Bukawi, they breed the best students possible. So, I have highest hopes for the grade 12 students right now.
As I am applying for college, I think I want to thank you for tips. I think it's really helpful. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next question, we have Mr. Paulin San. What do you love the most about your college that you think other colleges may not offer?
Okay, hello Paul. What do I love most about my college? I think I've already mentioned this na kanina. But ang pinaka-love ko talaga, again, is our commitment sa environment, commitment sa mga tao. And recently lang, sa org ko, nag-hold kami ng isang donation drive to aid students sa isang community para makabili sila ng school supplies at para makatulong din in their education. And ayun, that's one thing I hope na hanggang fourth year ako magawa ko pa. Kasi it's very enlightening, very uplifting sa spirit ko na yeah, there are lots of people suffering, there are lots of people na hindi binigyan ng privileges I had. And yet, I have the opportunity to share them these privileges I have. And I'm not sure if other colleges offer this, but I can't speak on that part. But what I can speak of is that I really love how UP is very connected sa tao. Para sa tao, para sa bayan.
It's really nice to hear that from SPCB to UP is that we are able to express altruism and just compassion for our brothers and sisters. But now we're coming to our very last question from Anonymous. Hi Miguel, I heard that UP is a very inclusive school and I've been having a hard time fitting in. Do you think if I'll go there, I will feel a sense of belongingness?
Hello, Anonymous. Yes, UP is a very inclusive school. It accepts all cultures, all ideas, every types of people. Kahit alien ka man, tatanggapin ka sa UP. And and once na makapasok ka sa UP, mararamdaman mo talaga na kahit hindi mo kilala yung tao, there's this sense of belongingness na isko kayo lahat, you're all in this, in one journey, one path towards achieving greater things. And let's say, nasa class ka, madaming dadaldal sa'yo, I promise. Kapag sumali ka ng org, madami kang makikilalang bagong tao. Ako, on my end, I've had the pleasure to meet lots of people of different cultures. Right now, I have new friends from Nueva Vizcaya, from Marikina, and it's very masarap sa feeling na I've been able to expand my perspective on life beyond just the Bulacan range, but kahit mga taga Mindanao, nakikita ko, as I mentioned kanina, nakikita ko ang mga pinagdadaan nila. I can hear their stories, I can hear their perspectives, and it's really a big privilege I've been given. So don't worry, mag-fit in ka sa UP. Kahit alien ka man, promise.
I guess even though there's differences in UP, we could say that all the people, all the students in UP act as one. So as we are coming to a close, may I ask you, Kuya Miguel, for motivational speech or a quote for the incoming freshmen next year?
Okay, a motivational quote for incoming freshmen. As I said kanina, don't be afraid of failure. Life is not about how hard you hit, but it is about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward despite all the challenges you are given. And I assure you, and I assure you, you will face a lot of challenges, a lot of setbacks, and you are experiencing sleepless nights, alam ko. But don't worry, alam kong kakayanin nyo. And never lose sight of who you want to become. Never lose sight of what you want to achieve. And never lose sight of your goal in mind. And pag nagawa mo yun, I promise you, you can achieve anything you want.
That is truly, truly inspiring. And as we close today's episode, I think one key takeaway for everyone is that when we reach that point in life, I feel like we would be more ready than how we think of it as of now. Everyone, I think I can speak for everyone that we're all kind of feeling that sense of fear because the future is always blurry. In a way, we're always as confused, we're always as unsure. But when we reach that point, especially to our incoming freshies, of which I wish a very big good luck to, when you reach that point, just know that your Paulinian family will always be supporting you, and that no matter what, each step of the way, you would reach that point with courage and readiness. So, to conclude this episode, so Paulinians, let us celebrate Paskong Polenyo ng may pag-ibig ni Cristo. So, once again, this has been Justine Ishizawa.
And this is Jacob Marcelo.
And thank you for tuning in with us in this episode of Solatium. We hope that you're ready for College 101 and love and life.